This was the big day, the first encounter in the Louis Vuitton Cup final between Luna Rossa and Ineos Britannia. And great expectations because the conditions were forecast to be at the top end, both in the sea swell and the winds forecast around 19 knots. In the first race, Luna Rossa got the upper hand off the start line, getting the side that it wanted and forced Ineos Britannia away to the right. And really, that was that. The boat in front just built. Luna Rossa 11 seconds at the first mark, 36 at the fifth, and by the time they got to the finish line, a 46-second lead over Ineos Britannia. Sir Ben Ainslie is straight after that race admitting that the Italians seemed to have the legs on them, they needed to start better, and they would work on that for the next encounter. The second race was actually delayed for 5 minutes. For the first time ever in this regatta, it was because there was too much wind. It was above the 21 knot average maximum before the start. But when they got away, it was an even start. Ineos Britannia on the left, Luna Rossa on the right, but this time the two boats locked together and they sailed off towards the left of the course. Eventually, Ineos Britannia managed to tack in front of the Italians, forcing them away to the right and establishing a lead. And like in the first race, they just built on that or maintained it through the rest of the race. At Mark 3, 7 seconds, 15 at 6, and by the finish it was an 18-second margin to Ineos Britannia. Sorting out its problems from the first race, starting better and ending day one with the series level 1-1. Their next encounter after a day off will be on Saturday. Before that, of course, we had the final race from the Youth America's Cup, American Magic versus Luna Rossa, the young version of the team. Pretty much over at the start. American Magic got penalised for entering the start box early. You could hear them cursing as they crossed that start line because they realised they were in the box early. And by the time they'd done their penalty, Luna Rossa romped away and the joyous Italian crew at the end securing the Youth America's Cup.